Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, chicks with dicks and men with clits. Welcome back to the Inclusivity Roadshow,
Get.
where the only thing we discriminate against is discrimination itself.
Hey, now, everybody. Fuck you. If you're a person, we don't like you. Yeah.
Anyway, folks, welcome back to the show. It's the Cookie and Cream Podcast. I'm Mike Seamus Reed.
I'm Wayne Peoples.
What is up, Cookie Monster?
Cookie. What's good?
Yeah, chillin'. And we have a very, very special guest with us on this episode.
Very special.
From 1001 Songs That Make You Want to Die, a fucking hilarious podcast that we had the pleasure of being guests on for 2 episodes a few weeks back. We got Chibbsy with us. What up, Chibbsy?
What's going on?
What up, Chids?
Now I'm just going to sound like the most fucking Aussie bogan ever. Just talking to 2 fucking Yanks. And
We
sounds
picked
like
Chibbs up at the local BP.
Yeah. It's like that professional voice, and then you get this. Yeah. Sup, cunts.
Now it won't sound as cool when I say it.
Nah. We've got that one down.
It's not authentic.
Yeah.
Shit.
Yeah, thanks for having me, fellas. I'm excited to do it. I'm a big fan of the podcast.
Our pleasure,
Thanks,
dude.
bro.
Yeah.
I mean, you know, the feeling is mutual, man. When I first started listening to you guys' shit, I was like, fuck, that is like right up my alley. Like, it's right on our level. It's the humor and everything.
When I saw both you guys do stand up live, I turned to my mate and I'm like, I've got to get these guys on the podcast. Like this just bloody it's synergy in the corporate world. I think that's what they call it.
Right.
Yeah.
We're gonna get into that conference room and we're gonna close the deal. God damn it! It's what we're gonna do.
Yeah, and by doing that, I send the most fucked up sample of the podcast to someone and be like, "So this is what we do. If you want to ruin your career, come on." I highly recommend using a fake name. But you guys were game, so
right. No,
it's all good.
Don't give a I'm not running for office anytime soon.
No. That's a 5-year plan.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
That's right.
Yeah, that'll be part of our midlife crisis. It's like, well, I guess the only step forward is politics.
Pretty much.
It couldn't be that hard.
They don't make
at
it look
this
hard.
point. Yeah, shit. Fuck, dude.
Yeah, you can do it blindfolded.
Good. I'll make
apparently, you can be senile and not be able to string a sentence together and be the president of the United States. So.
Well, shit, you guys nailed that one, didn't you? You know really how to bounce back.
We're the best in everything.
Yeah. It's like, how do we go from a black dude to a crazy as fuck white guy to like Weekend at Bernie's? Yeah.
I mean, I'm sure the joke's been made before, but I legit, like, when Biden first started to run, like, legitimately run, to where he had to, like, actually speak to people a lot.
It's like, this is going to be a problem.
I was like, I mean, they might as well have this motherfucker on strings like a marionette puppet. Like, this is, like, insane.
Well, what's nuts is they basically just pulled him out of the spotlight. They did the complete opposite thing of what anyone else would ever do in an election. To win, all he had to do was not be seen or heard.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's
that playbook may never
Say
work
nothing.
again. Yeah.
What do I say here? Fucking nothing, Joe.
Yeah.
Nothing.
Hey, Joe, shut your fucking mouth. How about
Just
that?
walk across the stage. Who am I talking
If you
to
can.
now?
Yeah.
Right.
I graduated 2 years ago. What am I doing this again for? What an idiot.
Yeah, scary stuff. But I don't know. Like, it's all quiet over there now. Like, doesn't seem to be any news about politics.
Nah.
Well, that's the way it works, man. When the right person is in, quote unquote,
right.
When the
what?
correct...
Did you say what person?
What?
Yeah.
Yeah, without getting too deep into it, the American media has their favorites, and when their favorite gets in, it's either all good news or no news at all. That's just the way it works. So.
Yeah, crazy world, man. It's Crazy.
Crazy world, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, allowing a black person to be president, what kind of shit is that?
I mean, what if it had been a black woman? Fuck.
Oh my God. We don't want your blackness or your vagina telling us what to do.
Crime and you can't drive? What are we going to do?
We can't go to war yet. It's that time of the month.
No, they only
They'll
go to
see
war
us coming from
the
a
week
mile
before they go to war.
You know how they say, like, so, and this isn't even really a stereotype. Apparently, this is, like, biologically true, and there's been a lot of studies done.
Dangerous grounds. When you
But,
start it with that.
Biologically.
Now, let me just state some
So,
facts.
science says, and you go like, oh, fuck, all right, okay.
Rapid fire facts. Pew, pew.
Oh, good God. Mike Seamus Reed is leaning toward the scientists. Shit's
see.
about to get real.
Yeah, he's looking for big science, I see. Yeah.
Well, it's funny because I see, because the internet is such a wonderful place. It's such a wild, wild west of ideas, some good, some terrible. Occasionally you'll get, like, fucking hardcore feminists, and they'll make posts in chat rooms and Reddit and that kind of thing. And, they always say things like, well, if the world was just run by women, it'd be world peace within a week. I love hearing that. Now, biologically speaking, so here's where the scientific studies come in. Apparently, it's a fact that if there's a household with all women, let's say 4 to 5 women live together, what starts to happen is their menstrual cycles start to line up.
I've heard
they
that.
sync. Yeah.
It syncs.
That, yeah.
And this somehow, some way, this happens naturally. So now, let's just say it was all run by women.
Oh.
All of it. Now they've all got their period at the same time. Are you trying to sell me on world peace, bitch? Hold on a second. I don't think so.
I'll
3
tell you,
weeks
Eric.
out of the month, everything's fine. And then the 4th week, it's the purge.
Yeah. These
That bitch Samantha was talking about my potato salad. What do you mean you don't put raisins in potato salad?
Maybe
So
that
we
was
had
the original pitch. That was the original pitch for the purge. Yeah.
yeah.
They had to make some modifications to the script. Yeah.
Okay. So it's like in the Hollywood, like in the conference room. Okay, so hear me out. The world is run by women. Okay, now.
Scene 1. Yeah.
Yeah, scene 1. It's the White House. President Julie Smith is on the phone with Vice President Martha, just call her, I don't know, Martha Johnson, whatever, doesn't matter. And she's complaining. She's going, we had the Prime Minister Xi Jinping right here in our own White House, and he disrespected my cooking. He disrespected the drapes. I will not fucking have it. You understand? I will not fucking have it.
And then they unleash the Queer Eye guys from the basement. Don't let them know it's the men coming in to fix things up for us.
They break Carson Kressley out of one of those like Demolition Man style ice things.
That's right.
I can just imagine like a cock on a string to the Oval Office, and they're just pulling it. Here he comes! Here he comes! He's gonna fix everything. He's chasing it. Oh, he bit it! He bit it! I got him!
Oh,
He bit it, but he's fighting so weakly.
I could just see like the White House butler comes in to like serve tea, and it's a man in a gimp suit, and he has a dog leash on.
Oh, they would. I bet.
He's pouring like the Earl Grey and his hands shaking, and he's so fucking nervous. And they're just you get one fucking drop on the sofa. I swear, I fucking swear.
You see one lone tear roll down the leather.
And then he turns around and he's wearing assless chaps, and she goes, "Mm-hmm."
Yeah, they slap his ass on the way out.
Yeah. Get out of here, Johnny. Get out of here, Johnny.
When we need you again, we'll ring the bell. Thanks, help.
We're giving him ideas. We should stop that.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, get out of hand.
Yeah.
That's it.
I guess the same would be true for, because look, they say the world is run by men. Maybe that used to be true. I don't think it's as true anymore. There's a lot of really high-profile women out there, and that's good. I'm all about balance.
Yeah.
But I think if it goes the other way, too. I think if we reverted back to, like, it was all men in all top positions, no women in politics, like, if it was just fucking primeval, just, like, everybody's just full of ego and cum. It's like
the Clinton era.
Yeah. So if we refer back to cigar smoking in the Oval Office with an intern blowjob under the mahogany desk.
Yeah. The good old days.
Good times.
Don't you just love it when I invite you to the war room? Isn't it just fucking great?
Yeah. I can give you some tips after I give you the tip. Oh. Ooh.
Monica, did I ever tell you I used to do stand-up? What'd you think of that little zinger I just gave you there?
Now, Monica, you're going to want to plug your nose on this one. Okay, here I go.
Get into the situation room.
And then he brings in the situation from Geordie Shore.
It's just a room. It's just a room that has the situation in it.
I taught Mike the situation, everything he knows. I mean, only reason this motherfucker's getting laid is because of me.
It's not hair gel he's using on. That's a tip, okay? From the tip. Hey, Clinton. That's what I call Clinton. You know what it's called when I tickle your little bits and you come? Clinton. 'Cause get it? Wordplay.
Oh shit. Oh my Lord. I bet every time Bill Clinton threw a condom like into that little trash receptacle under his desk, he yelled his own name. He just went, Clinton.
Yeah, for 3.
Yeah.
Nothing but net.
I bet because he was so awkward when he did like the fadeaway, he like fell out of his chair though as well.
Oh, whoops-a-daisy.
Man, this trash receptacle has good defense. God damn.
Box me out.
Boxing me out.
God damn, Monica, I didn't know your box was that big. Oh, hey, you.
Sorry, Monica, I didn't know you were still under there.
Now, did I mention I used to do stand-up? Had I told you already?
I've used that line.
Oh, fuck me. Hey, speaking of rednecks, let me ask you guys some questions. Is that all right?
Yeah,
do a bit of questions, some examples of redneck slang.
Oh, please.
How's that sound?
That sounds fantastic.
Okay. Well, I think this will be fun because it's unplanned, except for the fact I had it queued up.
Very spontaneous.
So, yeah, man. I just wanted to put you honkies on the spot. Oh, I gave one away.
Oh. That's when you get cranky in a car, isn't it?
I love it.
God damn it, I'm just trying to get to work, and there's all these protesters in front of my Jeep.
Gonna have to give him a honky.
God damn it! I understand social justice exists, but I'm late. God damn it!
Imagine if it was like a 007 car or some shit, and like every time they beeped the horn, it was like a white person shot out of the headlights. Honky, honky, honky. like a missile.
What, Q has to explain how that works when they're going through all the technology. Now, James, if you press this button, it's going to shoot white people out. And they're like, what? White people? Where are they? They're homeless. Whatever. They're weapons now. We've weaponized the homeless.
Don't bother with questions, 00.
Yeah. Oh, shit. Just treats him like an idiot.
All right,
you wouldn't understand the technology.
Yeah.
All right, hit us with it, Cookie Monster.
Check it. I'm gonna do a few for y'all. So, Claude Hopper.
Wait, Claude Hopper?
Claude Hopper.
So, do you want us to try and guess?
Yes. What's a Claude?
Mean?
What's Claude Hopper?
I will let our guest of honor go first.
It's your big fucking feet.
Well, yeah. Claude Hopper. It says large, heavy shoes like those worn by farmers.
See,
well, damn.
When you said that was redneck, you mean stock standard Australian in English, mate.
Yeah.
I refer to my clodhoppers every goddamn day.
Damn it.
You can't fool this bogan.
No.
I get.
Try again.
I'll try. Okay. Just check this out.
All right.
Granny slapping good.
Granny slapping what?
Granny slapping good.
Oh, it's sort. Okay.
Do you guys say that over?
Is it? No, I don't know about that. Is it similar to a turkey slap?
What's a turkey slap?
Not that I recall.
Okay.
Yeah. But
well, we'll have to add turkey slap to the list.
Explanation.
Let me go back. Let me go back here. So I think one of the first or second ever seasons of Big Brother, in Australia, there was mass amount of controversy about a turkey slap, and this brought the turkey slap to the forefront of journalism and society. Really brought it out of the dark web into the forefront of the modern day world. But what it is, so there's this chick, she's just sitting on the couch, Big Brother. This fucking idiot decides that he will turkey slap her in a house filled with video cameras that get sent out to the world. Right?
Wow.
What he does is he goes up behind her, pulls out his cock and balls, and slaps her forehead with his ball sack.
Oh.
Hence,
no.
The turkey slap. It's like, you know, like the turkey, like the your giblet bits that hang off
because of the turkey balls.
Yeah.
Oh,
so
see, now
you slap that on someone's forehead when they're sitting down, and that is a turkey slap. Now, I highly recommend it. A hilarious thing to do at a party. Don't do it when you're on national television.
No.
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
I'm just imagining.
He got sent to the diary room. Yeah.
I'm just imagining him doing that, and as he makes contact with her forehead, he's going.
Yeah, that seems like something that you're supposed to do.
They go hand in hand.
You have to make the turkey sound, or else it doesn't count. It's just a tea bag.
Yeah, it's just a slap. It's just a ball slap.
It's just a ball slap.
Yeah.
It's not turkey slap. If
I
you
can't
don't
remember. The video of it did get out, I think, eventually, but there were like sexual harassment cases about it and everything. Like it went like hardcore.
Yeah, bro.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's heavy.
He got evicted. He wasn't allowed to stay in the house anymore.
Oh, really? You don't say.
No. They've really
Imagine if
frowned
she
upon that
pulled out
stuff.
her bigger balls and slapped him back in the face.
Well, you know what?
Brother.
That's not that fucking far from the truth.
What?
Come on, get the fuck out of
Okay.
here.
Did I just guess it?
No. So, I think the same season, possibly. This is like a long fucking time ago, like 15 years ago, right?
Mm-hmm.
Right.
So, they introduced an intruder into the house midway through the season. So there's maybe 6 or 7 of the contestants left, and just the doors open up, and this like unbelievably hot South American chick comes in, and like every dude in there is just like, I'm fucking that chick. And they're all going at it. Like, everyone's giving it their best shot. They're making out with her. They're in the hot tub making out, like, grabbing her titties, everything.
But when you say her...
When I say her...
Boy,
after about a week of her being in there, they announce, that's a man.
Dude.
That's the ultimate like reality show trolling job. That's fucking amazing.
Oh, it is. Yeah. It is.
This is the hottest man you've ever seen in your entire life. I can't remember what her name was, but she had everyone fooled. Like, no one knew it at all.
Wow.
Yeah, it's quite the bombshell. You wouldn't get away with that shit today.
Oh, no way.
No. So yeah, dudes there like making out with her and shit. And yeah.
I'd be pissed, dude.
Yeah, she's got a dick.
Wow. Gobble gobble.
Turkey slapping. She came up and turkey slapped someone. That's how they brought it out. That was a bombshell.
Payback.
Yeah.
So Cookie Monster, all right. So Granny slapping good.
Nah,
Granny slapping good.
I don't know.
It's yeah. Do you want me to tell you?
Well, I mean, I can make a guess.
You know what it is.
Well, I don't know I'm not positive, but I'll make a guess.
Okay.
Granny slapping good, I would assume, is sort of the redneck way of like, you know, for example, if you bite into a nice hot rack of ribs and you go, God damn, that's Granny slapping good. It means something's just so fucking good, you'd slap your grandmother over it.
You beat your grandmother.
Yeah.
Is that it?
Yeah, that's right.
Oh, okay.
Something so good, you'll slap your like
you'll
having sex with your grandmother. And you're like, God damn, your granny slapping good, and then you smack her.
Just ping it up. She walks in the door.
Damn, Granny.
Sorry, last week I had a delicious meal, and I said I'd beat the shit out of my grandma next time she comes over. So
that's why no one makes home cooked. Sorry, go ahead.
No, I was going to say, when you say redneck sayings,
yes,
like where exactly is considered to be the redneck area? Like these sayings, what area do these sayings come from geographically?
The South.
But what's that? Like, what states of the South?
Alabama, Mississippi, Louisiana, Florida,
Texas,
bottom half of North Carolina into South Carolina into Georgia, Texas.
It seems like a lot.
Well, here's the thing. I mean,
it seems like there's a lot of South.
Well, I mean, Wayne can attest to this. It doesn't matter. Here's what's fucking crazy about America. It doesn't matter where in the entire country you go, including like the island of Hawaii.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter where you go. You will absolutely 100% come across someone who talks like this.
Yeah.
Doesn't matter. Geography plays no role in that accent. That's how fucking crazy it is in America. And Wayne, I know you know what I'm talking about.
Oh yeah, because that's why they say like you can take the boy out of Louisiana, but you can't take the Louisiana out the boy.
That's right? Just how they get. That's how they're going to talk to you from the rest of the time.
That's just it. It's like if it's like they need subtitles. Some of them, like when you're speaking to them directly. You're like, what country are you from? Goddamn boy, I'm really down south near your chamber. You know the dude from the Water Boy?
Yeah.
You know, by Boucher. Like motherfuckers like that.
They exist, bro.
They exist. Mind blowing. I mean, I know in England you've got like, which is probably even crazier because it's such a small place that you can drive like kilometers in one direction and get a completely different accent, and
right,
and it's so small for there to be that. You get it a little bit in Australia, like you find like with little subtleties and words that people say, like Victorians will say something different to someone from New South Wales, to Queensland, anything like sort of the other side of the country doesn't fucking matter. But yeah, it's like an irrelevant space. But Yeah, I do find that curious. So, because I've been to the States about 6 times,
Well, that's good.
and 3 times were like as a kid. So before I was 10, and then I've gone for work 3 times maybe, and I've just sort of flown into one place, gone to a warehouse, gone back to the airport, and then flown out. The last time I went, here's a hot tip: if you go into America, don't go with a plastic bag of luggage.
What are you, insane?
Yeah, what?
They really find that suspicious.
You're out of your fucking mind.
What did you do?
I was going for 3 days. I went for 3 days.
Oh my
So I
God.
just had an Audi bag, like one of those Audi plastic bags with
Lord.
clothes in it. I didn't
Lord.
check anything in.
Wow, bro.
And
They would have thought you were a courier for sure.
I was stuck in customs for 4 hours, maybe.
They would have been like, so.
Where's
let
your
me
luggage?
get this straight. You
Yeah.
can afford a plane ticket, but you can't afford a bag.
No, just like they could not grasp that. I'm like, bro, I don't know. Like
They would have seen the
going,
Aldi bag. What's Aldi stand for, sir?
Germans.
What does Aldi stand for?
Yeah,
Aligned Legion of Desired Infidels or some
it's
shit
not that
like
far
what,
off ISIS.
What is this?
Jesus. I'm just imagining a whole group of TSA agents, and they pull Chibbsy aside, and they're just like, listen, there's only one way to tell you this, and it ain't going to be easy. We are going to check your asshole.
Yeah.
This is happening.
Strap in.
John,
Strap in.
John, get the scepters. We're spreading you apart, son.
Oh, we're going to need some spreaders for this one, ladies and gentlemen.
There's a lot of hair down there as well. They would have needed to bring cutters as well. Spreaders and cutters.
God, just go outside and get the landscaper. Tell him to bring in his shearers.
He wouldn't be legal. They wouldn't let him in.
Oh, my. They would have been like, we got some asshole in here with a fake Australian accent trying to get into the country.
It is hilarious to think of an Australian being a terrorist. Just got...
Oh, yeah.
Although, fuck, you'd fly under the radar, wouldn't you?
You would.
Yeah.
Unless
100%.
you came in with, like, Vegemite. They're like,
Yeah.
no, you got to take this shit back to where you came from.
You might be able to explode that. I don't know. I've never tried it.
It's flammable.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. Like, I've always sort of thought that's a bizarre thing with, you know, you always hear about, like, terrorist plots being, like, foiled by, like, FBI or federal police or whatever. Like, we've foiled this whole plot.
Yeah.
And it's like,
Right.
when are these people just going to learn to shut the fuck up? Like, stop chatting so much on the phone about your terrorist plot. Stop sending so many emails about it.
It's like Fight
You know
Club.
what I mean? Like, just don't say anything.
It's like Fight Club. The first rule of Fight Club: we don't talk about Fight Club.
Yeah.
And then everyone's talking about Fight Club.
Fucking, yeah, Raheem sends an email to Rahul, and it's like, when are we setting the explosives off again? They're like, fuck, the whole thing's foiled now.
I won't
Yeah.
email you direct, but I'll CC you in it.
Blind CC. They don't see them.
It's a CC. Oh god.
Yeah, weird.
Oh, shit. What else you
don't know
got
how
on the
I'd go with
list,
that.
Cookie Monster?
I'm gonna switch over to the Urban Dictionary, nigga. Here we go.
Oh, shit. All right.
Okay.
So this first one I've never heard before in my fucking life. Oh, so okay. If you guys have heard about it, I'll be concerned. So, Charizarding.
What?
Charizarding? Like Pokemon?
Like Pokemon, Charizarding.
Wait, but it's an adjective?
It's an action, yeah.
Okay, all right.
Oh, so it's a verb.
Right.
It's
Charizarding.
It's Charizarding.
Oh, okay, all right. Fuck.
I mean,
And it's on Urban Dictionary.
Yep, it's on the interweb.
I know fucking nothing about Pokemon. Nothing. Like,
This has.
I don't know much
this-
about Pokemon. I
Okay.
just know the name.
Let me. Okay, so Charizard is a fire type Pokemon.
right.
That's the only hint I'm going to give. you.
Okay.
So
Ooh.
base it around an act
Okay.
using fire.
Okay, wait.
It just fucking was horrible.
So, this kind of brings me back to Chappelle's show. There was an episode where they were doing a spoof of the show that like P. Diddy used to do, where it was like Making the Band.
Oh yeah,
Right.
I remember that. Yeah.
Okay, and they had the rapper on there, Dylon.
Yeah, Dylon, yeah.
Yeah. And so Dylon always used to say, I spit hot fire.
Yeah.
So now I'm imagining Charizarding, right, is when you're freestyling and you are spitting hot fire. Am I right? Tell me, Cookie Monster.
No, but that's
Damn,
that's
I thought that was a
very
good
clever.
guess. Fuck.
That was a very good guess.
That's
I'd
fucking
like
better
to give
than
it to you,
guess
but it's
I would've-
incorrect.
I would have ever got. I'm.
That's super racist as well.
Yeah.
Well, you know.
I don't know. Is it just
What do
something
you got,
to do
Chibbs?
with maybe someone that's just like a pyromaniac and likes to burn things down? And it's like
That's closer.
it's like,
than mine.
I'm just Charizard. What are you doing out here with your gas can and fucking lighter? I'm just Charizarding. Nothing to worry about.
You get half a point.
Okay, all right.
Let me tell you
shit.
what Charizarding, based on the Urban Dictionary, it says Charizarding. Please hold your laughter till the end, okay? Charizarding is when you light a girl's pubes on fire, put it out with your jizz, then flap your arms and say, "You don't have enough badges to train me."
Okay. Fellas.
Now slapping your grandma doesn't sound so bad, does it?
Grandma, you got two choices. Either I slap the shit out you or I Charizard your ass. What's it gonna be?
Oh, God.
Oh, you might be able to do both at the same time.
Could you imagine?
Fucking hell!
That's
thing
Charizard's
is, to do
special
that,
attack.
You would have to have. You would have to have made your mind up well in advance that I'm doing this, because you need to have within reaching length.
It gives
a
it
lighter,
gives an example.
A lighter, some sort of flammable liquid, I would assume, to get the pubes really going.
Dude,
you also have to time this. You also have to time this at the exact point you're going to fucking jizz everywhere.
That's right.
And remember your lines.
You have to get yourself out of the way as well. Remember your lines. You gotta hit your mark. Oh, God.
You gotta hit your mark.
Oh, God.
That's funny as fuck. It's like the dude puts a piece of duct tape on the floor, like, that's where I gotta get to.
Yeah. She's like, why are you putting that there? Nothing.
No
worry.
reason.
Oh,
No
hit
reason.
your mark.
Are you flapping your arms and yelling? You don't have enough badges.
Yeah, you gotta flap
to
your arms
train
and say, "You don't have enough badges to train me."
What the fuck?
Yeah, badges.
Bro.
You have put the fire out at least. Like, you've done the right thing there.
How absurd.
Bro, and now I'm thinking to myself, hold on a second. Are you telling me this has happened so frequently that it's made it into a dictionary?
Apparently. Surely there would be
It's on the Urban Dictionary.
surely there'd be tales of
Holy
like
shit.
that would have come out in the Me Too movement, surely. Someone was marching down the street with a sign saying, "I'm sick of being Charizarded." No more Charizarding in Hollywood.
Oh, God.
Oh,
Yeah.
shit.
Imagine that, dude.
Just like I just grew my pubes back.
Never heard of that before in my life, dude.
That's amazing.
And it's
amazing.
number one in the 23 funny Urban Dictionary words. Number one.
Oh, please give us another one. Please.
Yeah.
I'll give you another one that's funny. So Clam jam.
No, Christ.
Clam jam?
Clam jam.
All right, Matt.
Okay,
Mr.
all right,
Chibbsy.
all right. All right,
What you
so, this can go two ways. This can be a, you know, some sort of, oyster-based conserve,
Correct.
or a style of music.
The style of music.
Yeah.
Clam jam.
Under the sea.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, it's better. Down where it's wetter. Come jam with me.
It all makes sense.
Yeah. Get it? Where it's wetter?
Where were you during Clam Jam 2021?
The riots of Clam Jam fucking 2000, 1999. Clam Jam 1999.
So many bitches got Charizard at the Clam Jam 2021 fest.
God damn it, if someone doesn't start a festival called Clam Jam, it's wasted. Okay, I'm going to have to say it is a form of paste or conserve made and jarred from the excreting fluids from the vaginal cavity.
You're onto something again, my dude.
I feel like he's close.
He's very close.
Clam
Take that.
Well,
Mr.
run with it,
Seamus
Mike.
Reed,
Run with it.
And run with it.
All right, so if he's close, then I'm going to assume. All right. I think this might be related to like a cream pie. That's my guess.
No.
Wait.
Damn it, man!
What?
You guys' suggestions are so good.
I'm
So
good.
much better.
Well, let me tell you what my guess is regardless, and then you can correct me.
Okay.
I just assumed like a clam jam in the Urban Dictionary would be like a dude jizzes in a chick's clam and it's like leaking out. That's clam jam. That's just my guess.
That's they might call it that in the South. Goddamn, Grandma, I was gonna Charizard you, but I just had the clam jam. Now I gotta slap you.
Let's go swim in the lakes of the Ozark.
Get it? Incest. Boom.
Get up, Meemaw. We're gonna be late for the festival.
Come on, Meemaw. We're going to be late for Woodstock 94.
94. You gotta come with me because you get us the good parking.
I heard Metallica's headlining. Hurry your fucking old ass up, bitch.
So incorrect. After all, incorrect. Okay, I'm going to tell you now because I have the answer.
Oh,
so
please do.
It's the female equivalent to the cock block.
Oh. Clam jam.
That's great.
So the example they give is Tina. I'll do it like a movie. I'll do it.
Yeah.
On the night of the 25th of July, 2021, Tina thought she had this guy at a party, but her friend completely clam jammed her by mentioning she was pregnant. What a bitch! What a bitch, dude!
That would be the ultimate clam jam. I can't think of a bigger clam jam than that.
Right?
How bad? How bad is that?
Can you imagine if you're like dancing away with a chick and they're like, should you really be drinking that? Like, you are 2 months pregnant. Fuck, what am I doing?
Bitch, where the fuck do you get off mentioning my motherfucking fetus?
I've got 8 months to abort this thing.
I'm trying to reverse cowgirl this motherfucker.
Oh God,
that's insane.
That's clam jam.
That's fucking
never heard
great.
of it. Never heard of
No,
it.
Damn,
it's
the
so
Urban
good.
Dictionary is so
Urban
fucking
Dictionary
good.
is funny as hell.
Oh man, when we do our podcast, every time you like just stumble upon something and you're like, what the fuck does that mean? And the first thing that comes up is Urban Dictionary. You're like, this is going to be a good podcast.
Oh yeah, 100%. 100%, dude.
Yeah, it's great.
Oh,
Whoever came up with that website should be getting fucking 100 times what Wikipedia get.
Oh yes.
The world would be a better place if everyone just went off Urban Dictionary.
I think so. Yeah, I got to agree with Chibbsy on that one.
Yeah. I think so.
This next one I've never heard before either. I may or may not be guilty of it. Screw veneer.
Screw veneer?
A screw veneer.
Okay. All right. I think
Chibbsy.
I've got this. I think I've got it.
Yeah.
I
Pretty
feel
easy.
like this one's a tad self-explanatory.
I know.
Yes.
But maybe
Chibbsy, take it away.
maybe it's too obvious.
Mm-hmm.
It's a gift that you give someone. Fucking. The gift of fucking. Like, let me give you a screw veneer before you go. Or, I brought you home a screw veneer. You fuck.
Yeah.
Which would be so much better than any souvenir I've ever received from someone coming back from a holiday.
That's
much better.
That's a good guess.
Yeah. Okay.
What's your guess, Mike?
A screw veneer. All right, so my guess, I mean, obviously, I think Chibbsy is almost right on the money, but I think rather than a gift, like an actual gifting of something, my guess would be like, all right, so a dude bangs a chick and then takes something. Like steals
from the house.
Yeah. And hold on, let me make it very clear. Just based on my white skin, let me make it very clear that I am not suggesting, because it's the Urban Dictionary.
I'm gonna take this bitch to food stamp.
I am not automatically suggesting that a black dude, after he fucks a chick, is just gonna steal some shit, alright?
Oh, fuck off.
Now, everybody listening, fuck you if you think I'm going there. I'm just saying.
Yeah, they're the problem.
I'm saying any human being, any person, after they fuck another person, steal some shit and then take it back home with them. And they're like, yeah, I got a fucking screw veneer. And he shows his boys. He's just like, yeah, you remember Angela from the bar? Check out this screw veneer.
You take like one dining chair from the table.
Dining chair?
It's like, what the fuck? I had 4 of them. I got 3. That guy stole it.
Oh, shit.
Oh, I think that's good. I think that's... Oh, look, I hope you're right, Mike. That's what I hope. Yeah.
Hey, hold on a second. Hey, Wayne, you still there?
You got to get the
Looks
complete
like Wayne
set.
cut out a bit.
I've been trying to find this on
Chibbsy,
eBay
you
for
got me,
6
right?
weeks.
Yeah, I've got you. He'll be back.
I'm sure he'll be back.
So you're both correct.
Oh, okay, there he is. Hey, Cookie Monster.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There
Did
he
I-
is.
did I
Cookie
drop out
Monster,
a little bit?
sorry, you cut out. It looks like your internet dropped for like 4 seconds.
Oh,
So
yeah.
I don't know if you were trying to say something or not. But
I just had to go to this bitch's house, have sex with her, and then take a flat screen TV.
Did you Charizard her?
I Charizarded that bitch, and then I gave her a little Squirtle.
It's like he looks at the flat screen and he goes, "What the fuck? Plasma? What is this? The year 2000?
Plasma.
You get
She
Charizarded."
needs an upgrade.
Yeah, no. So I hopped in the DeLorean and I'm back now. But yeah, you're both correct. Screw veneer. Anything that you keep, whether stolen or given to you, from someone's house after you've slept with them.
Oh, so we're okay. So we're both correct.
You're
All
both
right.
correct. Yeah.
I had a
nailed it.
mate that I used to work with that he told me back in his single days he would have in his room up on the top shelf cupboard next to his bed. He just had a bunch of teddy bears lined up. and they'd people like, so he'd come home, he'd smash some bird, and then be like, would go over and be like, you know what, you can have this, and would pick one of the teddy bears and give it to them.
Wow.
But it was also his way of getting them up out of the bed so he could force them out of the house.
Yeah.
Like, time for you to go now. I've given you the gift of this teddy bear, and there is a taxi waiting for you out the front. And they couldn't be mad because they just got a gift. So that was his genius idea of doing it, yeah.
Jared Haynes should have taken notes. He wouldn't be in jail.
Yeah, he was
right
too
now.
bitey, that guy. Real bitey. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I've heard of the Hain train, but apparently it meant something else. You know what I'm saying?
Chew. A chugga.
I'm curious. Can I just, like, turn the tables here for 1 sec?
Yeah.
Because we've spoken a lot, but I really have no idea who you guys are. We've never met in real life.
No.
How the fuck did you guys end up in the Illawarra?
Well,
very good question, and also quite an amazing point being brought up that, yes, that is correct. We have, Wayne and I have only actually ever met you constantly through a video screen.
I've spoken to you guys more than I've spoken to some of my best friends. That I've known my whole life.
You got it, bro. You got to love COVID lockdown.
100%. It's bizarre. But, yeah, I'm like...
crazy.
I really know nothing. So I'm like, how did first of all, did you guys only meet each other when you were in Australia?
Yes. Mm-hmm. Yep.
Okay, so how did you both end up here?
You go first, Mike.
All right, so in 2012, all right, go 4 years before that. So I'm from Maryland originally, so East Coast, just outside of Washington, D.C. For about 4 years, I lived in Los Angeles. I was performing comedy.
I only know this via listening to the podcast.
So I'm
your
getting
podcast. So I've kind of got the thing. Like, I know you were in LA. You were doing
he's
the
like,
whole
stop
grind.
name dropping for fuck's sake.
I want more name drops. I want more. I want to know who I can get to via Mike.
Yeah, that's right. That's what I'm trying to do.
Hey, I tell you what, bro. If I wanted to, I could drop names. I'm not the type who does it. Like, I just don't.
Mate, you want this podcast to blow up? Become the fucking type.
Well,
start tagging them in everything, being harassing.
Just
tell you
just
what.
make some shit up. Be like, this one time, me and Dave Chappelle.
Yeah. I'm all about that.
Yeah.
Well, I'll tell you what we're gonna do, and just everybody listening. So what I decided with this particular episode, because we're having Chibbsy on, because I wanted to leave a lot of time for us to hang out and chill and chat. I the honest truth is I really wasn't planning on actually even getting into like an Ask Reddit All-Star. Like, I was just gonna take the podcast, just conversation and chilling like all the way through.
Yeah.
Just in case, I did save one Ask Reddit that we could do if it comes up. But
I hope so.
Yeah,
I enjoy that.
I saved one.
Okay, good.
But I thought, I want to leave extended time because we have you on.
Yeah.
Oh, thanks.
Yeah, dude.
So I can tell you a couple. I can certainly as we get further into the podcast and like toward the end, I'm happy to tell you like one or two
all right,
fresh, like sort of Hollywood stories. I can tell you.
Oh, all right. Okay.
So long story short, in 2012, I left that complete fucking shithole of a town.
It's a strange
I'm telling
place.
you, bro, Hollywood it's the asshole of America. It's
the place where you go as a tourist. Like, me personally, when I've gone there for work or whatever, and you go like, this is a real shithole.
it's the worst. It's the worst thing ever.
Dude.
Yeah. You see the comedy store and you're like, wow. And you're looking along the road and like, it's like, this is, like fucking derelict. Like,
Yeah,
place.
bro. Yeah. And look, as much fun as I had, and I worked as an employee at the Comedy Store for 2 years. I worked the door.
That would have been
the
pretty
phone room. It was
insane.
fucking crazy. Yeah,
that's a life experience, though.
it was a life experience. So anyway, so I got the honest truth is I got so absolutely fucking over that place within 4 years.
Yeah.
And I needed to I was like, fuck it. I need a holiday. I need a vacation. Now, my mother and my stepfather have lived over here in Australia for forever. Long time.
Oh, right. Okay.
I mean, minimum 20 years they've been over here.
Oh,
right?
shit. Okay.
So I called my mom one day, and I'm just like, hey, listen. I could easily go back to Maryland and do fucking whatever. I'd rather, I'd rather go see another part of the world again, because the last time I had been in Australia, I was like 12. So I was like, hey, look, I want to come back over. Can I chill with y'all and whatever. So fast forward. So 2012, I come over. I start working at a restaurant that my mom owned at the time.
Yeah. Is this where you got scared of spiders at the house?
Bro, I've been scared of spiders since I was 4 years old. Don't even fuck with me right now, Chibbsy.
Okay, all right.
I'm gonna start going into
America. There's not real spiders over there.
You're gonna start putting me into a cold sweat. All right, just
all
fucking
right.
Slow your roll there. Slow your roll. Christ, why the hell did we have this bogan cunt on in the first place?
Man, when I was listening to the podcast, the episode you guys did about fucking the spider thing, and you saying that you were at your mum and stepdad's, and you had to go and get him to be like, can you come and deal with this spider? And he's just like, you motherfucker.
Yeah.
He might as well have grabbed me by the shirt and said, did my wife raise a pussy?
Just like, so have you been at the beach all day, mate? Sand all in your vagina.
Yeah, that's right. But all right, so I moved here in 2012. I started working, and very, very early on, I met a woman named Alyssa, a very, very lovely, beautiful woman. Fast forward years, we have been married for since 2017. We have 3 kids. She's from Wollongong.
Oh, no way. So you met her in Queensland?
I met her in Wollongong working.
Oh, right.
My mother and stepfather moved to Queensland to open another restaurant. I went with them.
Ah, right.
For temporarily, I had a long-distance relationship with my wife.
Right.
And then I moved back. Well, she lived up there with us for a while. We got pregnant with our son, first child.
Oh, Mike's fucking.
He's getting some Charizard action.
Flapping his arms.
Imagine trying to do that with a redhead. She'd be like, what are you doing? It's already on fire.
Putting it out.
No kerosene.
It's white now.
I want to see blue flames, bitch.
The hottest flames.
Oh, shit.
So you went back to the Gong with her, Preggers, and had
because she's from Wollongong, so because she was pregnant with our first child, we decided to move back to the area where her family and close-knit friends were.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, we had a bit of support up north, but at the same time, that support up north worked a ton because they're restaurant owners. You know what I'm saying?
You're working like 20 hours a day.
And we were working. Yeah. So we moved back down here, and because we wanted to have our first child at the hospital in Wollongong, where my wife was very familiar with. We even knew staff there.
I was born at Wollongong Hospital.
Yeah.
Were you?
Yeah.
There you go.
So we resided in Wollongong for like 2 years, and then eventually moved just 15, 20 minutes south. So we've stayed in the Illawarra ever since.
Oh, dude, if you'd moved another 20 minutes south, you wouldn't be in lockdown.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So again, listen, cunt. Don't get me started. Enough of your fucking talking shit on. Hey, let me tell you something.
He's
This
like,
is
I'm
our
sorry,
show,
sorry,
goddammit. It's our
Sorry,
show.
I forgot. It's your podcast.
Chibbs is like, I just got back from my holiday in Queensland, bitch.
Yeah.
I feel like Dr. Phil right now and the bum fights guy just came onto my show.
Yeah.
All right, you know
Just
what?
him.
You know what,
know
Chibbsy?
what?
I think we're fucking done here. All right.
Yeah. Oh
No,
well,
but
I mean,
yeah.
how do you feel about living in this area compared to where you're from?
Ah.
I fucking love it. I mean, long story short, I fucking love it. You've been to the
We
States.
talk about it all the time.
We talk about it all the time. You've listened to the podcast.
Yeah.
Wayne and I are so fucking lucky where we live, and we understand that.
Yeah.
And we never let go of that realization.
What's it like for an American living here? Is it like the people go like hear the accent and be like, "The fuck's this doing here? The fuck's that about?"
I mean, and it looks like Wayne actually went offline again. I was about to toss it over to Wayne. And I'm looking down and his internet's cut out again.
Again. Fucking hell. I'm in the goddamn sticks and my internet's working.
There he is.
If they gave me a fucking 10-kilometer lockdown, I literally can't get to anything.
Right. Wayne, you back?
I'm back again. God
Back.
damn it.
That's all right. It's it's okay. Let me. This is a prime example of something I've bitched about ever since I got here in
fucking hate
2012. The internet in Australia can eat my asshole.
Yep.
All right.
Yep.
I'm dead serious. I hate it. I hate the internet here.
It's all
So
the great
bad.
whites biting the cables out at sea, mate.
So anyway, Wayne, shit. I don't even know if you heard Chibbsy's question.
The American accent,
Mhm.
when you hear like, it's like a super familiar accent, but when you hear it amongst Australians, it stands out like dog balls.
Really?
Sure. Oh yeah. I
Oh,
feel that.
100%. Do you guys like get looks like when you talk like, what the fuck are you doing here? Like, being, especially not in a major city. Like, you're on the fucking south coast, Illawarra. Like, to be Americans here, is it strange for you guys?
I mean, we kind of own the world, so we're not really out of place.
You're right.
How many aircraft carriers have you got?
Yeah. They're like, oh, how do you feel being so far from home? I'm like, bitch, this is my home away from home. Like, this is just an occupied territory.
We
You
could
just don't
take
know it
this
yet.
country in a week.
Right.
Yeah, that's right.
Bro, I walk onto people's lawn and they're like, "Excuse me, you need to get off my property." I'm like, no, excuse me. Ever heard of eminent domain? That's right. Government, motherfucker. I'm going to build a highway right here.
You're real cocky when you know we don't have any guns here.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
Yeah. What about you, Wayne?
You there, Wayne?
Hello?
There he is.
Hello?
Yeah, there he is.
I've been here the whole time. God damn it! You keep muting me. You two
what?
whites keep putting me on the back seat. And your fucking bullshit.
It's just like, oh, Wayne's going off about race again.
It is mute.
Wait, hold on. Is the minority talking? Hit the mute. Mute him. Mute him.
This is a woke podcast. We don't want you blacks.
Hold on a second. Rosa Parks this motherfucker. Rosa Parks him.
Rosa.
Me, and sorry, just to throw back before I ask Wayne, so me dropping N-bombs on our podcast.
Yes, I love that.
Oh, you were
It's
given
just a word.
permission.
It's
very
Not by
clever.
me. Let me make that clear. Hold on.
Oh,
Wait.
yeah. Mike said it was cool.
Mike told me it was fine to do.
Mike was
and,
like, yeah, he's like, say it. Fuck that nigger.
It's like, hey man, we're recording remote. What's he gonna do? Come over to your house? Call him whatever you want. Be a man. We're in lockdown. He ain't gonna leave and come and beat your ass. Fuck him.
Yeah, they always follow the law.
Oh my god.
God.
Yeah, it's
Anyway.
it's very it's a very divisive word to throw out there.
It's just a word, man.
I know, but
so, like,
man, you got to remember that podcast is on the internet, and the internet is full of fucking idiots.
oh yeah, just because
Well,
it's
that's the
occupied by the world.
Yeah. So
people are
I
dumb.
enjoyed every minute of it,
I loved it, man. I
but
loved it.
other people didn't. Apparently,
Fuck them.
fuck them. That's what I said.
Yeah,
That's
fuck 'em
exact.
all. You said it. At
I
the
just
end of the
copied it. I
podcast.
copied and pasted that reply to people. Fuck off.
Fuck yes.
So Wayne,
Yeah,
How did you get here?
I came over on a slave ship.
Illegally.
I was abducted. I was just chilling in the hut, and then
Kenya.
these white people came.
yeah, Wayne
Let me
came
go way
through
back.
Wayne came through the border security refugee program.
I thought I saw him
Yeah.
on TV. I'm like, I know that guy.
Honestly, dude, if I had came into this country illegally, it would have been cheaper for me to do that because they were putting motherfuckers in Christmas Island, and I had to spend like $2,500 to get my papers and all that shit sorted. So I'm
Yeah,
just like,
that's
fuck, I
true.
should have came over here with the pirates, nigga, because I would have got a gold ticket.
So much. I've got a Canadian mate who, like, I think 3 times had to go through some crazy ass visa thing that was like, we're talking, I think he must have sunk like 60 grand into this thing by the end of it. And you go, holy
What the
shit.
fuck?
Like, you got to work like a year, 2 years to fucking
that's right.
live, to pay off your lawyer fees to be here.
Damn, he had a shit lawyer.
He should have married someone.
He should have. It's cheaper.
Yeah. yeah.
It's cheaper.
There's heaps of Crozies out there.
That's how I got here. So I wasn't doing coke off a stripper's tits like Mike was in Los Angeles. I was protecting freedom in the
Team America.
Air Force.
You're in
In
Team
the Air
America.
Force, I was. Yep. I promise bitches I'll never die, and then I shit on them. No, don't quote me on that. I'm running for office. I got a campaign tomorrow.
Have you ever seen a man eat his own head?
Durka, Muhammad Jihad.
Oh shit, bro.
What did he say? I think he said, "Kiss me."
The thing I did do that's accurate to that movie, I have thrown up quite profusely in the back of some alleys. Bro.
Who hasn't?
Yeah, oh my god. So yeah, that's I was stationed in the military. I was in the Air Force serving in Hawaii. My wife came out on a holiday. I met her there. I was like, damn, that's a white girl with a fat ass. I'm not going to let that go. So I found out.
This was like Carson Kressley with the dick in the White House.
It was
but...
no, it was like white chicks. It was like white chicks when they were like meeting the girls, and he's like, nigga, you got to find your own. I was the same. I was super protective. So that's how we met. We kept in contact, and then I separated in 2009, and then I've been out here ever since. And then I got a couple of fuck trophies. One of them's 10, the other one's 3.
Oh shit! I've got a 10 and 4-year-old.
Really?
Yeah.
Well,
yeah.
Bro, it took me a second. I was like, fuck trophies. Hold on. Who's giving out fuck trophies? I want one.
It's like my cabinet is
Did you have
bare.
to steal
It's
those,
like,
or was it given to you?
Did you apply at Brazzers.com for a fuck trophy?
Did you get that as a part of your visa agreement? Did you pay extra?
We heard you fell off a boat on the Port Kembla beach and started fucking bitches. Hey, we got trophies for that.
We got trophies. We got trophies. Just watch out for the great whites nibbling at the internet connection.
Yeah.
We send them right overseas from the Pentagon. Hey, you deserve 3.
Hey. So
fuck
that's my
trophies.
story. And then Mike and I met.
How did you guys meet?
Through Wollongong Mustangs football. You guys call
Football.
it
Gridiron.
Oh, the gridiron. My brother-in-law played for that team for a bit.
Who's your brother-in-law?
His name is Dean Moss, and he played for 1 or 2 seasons fucking forever ago now.
Oh, okay.
10 years ago?
Oh, we probably
10 years ago?
Yeah.
You guys both play?
Back in the day.
We're a little too old for contact sports now, but
it was rough, man. I remember going to watch
weather.
him play and going like, someone's going to die.
Yeah.
Like, this is fucking hectic.
Well, it's funny because, all right, so being in this country, and again, Wayne can attest to this. All right, so we grew up playing gridiron. We grew up playing football, bro.
Right.
I started playing contact football when I was 6 years old.
Yeah.
And I know Wayne started early, just like a real goddamn American.
I tell you, when I was 4 years old, you know what I'm saying? I was out there in my North Carolina Tar Heels. Tar Heels, nigga, Tar Heels. And I was out there tackling motherfuckers, man. We didn't have no training gear, you know what I'm saying? So we just ran into traffic.
Wayne Peoples, you will do what you were told. You will kill the fucking boy in front of you. That's what you will do. You will murder him on the field in front of his fucking parents. That's what you will do.
Didn't you do a coach a couple episodes again? Now I want you to unfuck my day.
Yeah. Wayne Peoples, you have exactly 2 seconds to unfuck my universe. I asked you to do something, and you obviously thought I was joking around.
Yeah, and then he goes to church on Sunday. Now I'm sorry for my behavior.
This is like last chance. You have you guys watched that on Netflix?
Dude,
that's an amazing documentary.
Unbelievable, it's so good. But the first few seasons, that coach, the first season where he didn't realize what he was a part of, and then the second season he comes back, he's like, "I might have been rough on people. I'm trying to work on it." You're like, "Fuck off, dickhead." You can't. That's what you do.
Now listen, y'all. I'm trying to work on my anger.
Yeah.
I watched some of that footage and I thought to myself, well, that was pretty mean.
It's different. So like under 8s here playing like rugby, you were like, all right, fellas, fuck if we win here, Maccas, straight to the pub.
Yeah. But
all right, it's on.
Kids here are super savage. So you were at the stand-up at our gig down in Jervis Bay.
Oh, yeah. You
would have heard my bit about me helping out coaching the under 8s.
Yeah, it's great.
When the little kid told the coach, "Fuck up, cunt, my dad's in jail." I was like, "What the fuck, dude?"
Right.
This motherfucker. Yeah. I was like, "What did he just say?"
Yeah, ruthless.
Dude, and then my wife's like, "Maybe we should get our son to play at something different." I'm like, "Yeah."
Maybe we just need to go play for a different team.
Yeah, different team.
Yeah.
But so I back like years ago I started. So I play as a kid. I played contact football, gridiron, as it's called in Australia. But for our American listeners, football, the only football.
The only football.
That makes sense.
The football, God damn it.
Everyone's a world champion.
That's right.
Yeah, we're the best in the world because we're the only ones that play it.
You know why y'all lost? Because you didn't even try.
We didn't invite you.
You ain't got the balls to compete with us, you fucking pussy.
Yeah. You know what they call that? The fucking Olympics. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Where Australia's going to towel the fucking US up in everything.
Oh, they toweled in swimming today. Jesus Christ. You see those fucking
world records,
the freestyle?
Mate. World records.
Like goddamn mermaids in there. So beautiful.
Not fucking about here. They're going to win in the basketball as well. Embarrass the shit out of the dream team.
Oh, man, I hope not.
I would actually, I'd be quite shocked by that, but...
Do you know who's ranked number 1 in the world at the moment in basketball?
Who?
No.
Australia.
Well, at the moment, because
they don't count.
They're playing all the countries that
we just
rank
beat
below them.
We just beat the USA twice.
When?
In
did
Las
that
Vegas.
just happen? Oh, in Vegas.
Yeah.
Oh, right. The exhibition
before the
Vegas.
Olympics.
Yeah.
So
No,
Australia went into the Olympics ranked number 1 in the world.
That's
USA
hilarious.
number 2.
God
Spain
damn it.
number 3.
Australia's not even a real fucking country. Y'all ain't even got a president. Who's your president? Tell me that. Who is your fucking president?
Yeah. You're just one big stupid fucking island. That's all you are. God
You
damn
don't
it.
even have a president. I tell you, hey, who's your vice president? You ain't got one of those either.
Yeah, he's the dude that raped the chick.
Australia ain't even got an FBI or a CIA, so they can go fuck themselves as far as I'm concerned.
Y'all let a red-headed woman take charge for a couple years.
Yeah, but you got to remember that Kevin came in and went like, "Fuck off, slut."
Kevin 07. Kevin 07 with the knife in the back. She turned around and said, "Can we negotiate?
Yeah.
Kevin, let's negotiate."
What's dumb is she kicked him out of office without any election.
That's right.
And then he kicked her out of office without an election. We had an election, got someone else.
Yeah.
Then that person got kicked out by another person that got kicked out by another person.
Yeah.
We had like 7 prime ministers without any elections.
Dude.
I remember.
That's so crazy. Yeah, obviously, we were both here for that.
Dude, that is fucking nuts. Can you imagine that happening anywhere else in the world and people just being like, "Oh, fuck, really? He's in charge now."
This shit's hilarious, bro.
People tell me, like, "Oh, are you a citizen?" Like, no, like, I don't need to do that, like, because I'll have to vote. And they're like, "Voting's good, though." I'm just like, yeah, but you vote and it doesn't fucking matter. So
you know
what's
what?
the point?
I don't want to get, I really don't want to get into this, but...
Give it 30 seconds.
Yeah, 30 seconds. But
okay.
State elections, all of a sudden, are going to mean so fucking much compared to never having any idea who the premier of your state was, or what the fuck they did, or anything. Now, every time a state election comes along, it's going to mean more than the federal election.
Well,
because you might have a crazy bitch in there that wants to fucking
wait. So
hold
on. So just for people listening, so let me I'll clear a couple of things up. I'll just kind of just real quick. All right. So obviously, for our American friends listening and anyone outside of Australia, it's no bullshit. Yes, there's no president here or vice president.
No,
it's not a joke.
The deputy prime minister did rape someone. That is not a joke.
Right. So there's been some Bill Clinton shit going on.
Oh yeah.
They follow everything America does anyway, so it was bound to happen.
I want to be like him. Be like Mike. Just do it.
Yeah, he's like, get your Wheaties, get your Big Mac, lace up your Nikes, and let's go. We'll grab a Big Mac on the way to the park.
But so I follow U.S. politics very, very closely, probably too closely, and I recall when I first moved here and then started paying attention to like Australian politics. Like, yeah, okay, it's a prime minister, like I get it, but yeah, here's what I noticed very quickly about Aussies. Aussies have no fucking idea. Besides the prime minister himself or herself, Aussies have no fucking clue who represent them locally. Like, there's just no one gives an absolute fuck in the entire country.
I think there's a dude called Gareth that represents
right.
me.
No one gives a fuck.
I don't know.
Gareth Ward, and he's albino.
Yeah, he's a fucking freak show. Yeah.
I've met him.
Yeah, nice guy.
He's super nice.
He is a nice guy. I've met him as well.
But
I also just called him a freak show.
You did?
Yeah.
Where did you meet Gareth Ward?
Me.
He robbed his house.
Yeah.
Who's the whitest person?
Yeah.
Who's the whitest person here?
Who's the whitest person in Australia?
Wayne targeted him.
The albino.
He said, "This motherfucker ain't gonna do shit."
Oh God, Zooks, man. Yeah,
But yeah, I noticed right away, like, no one gives a fuck, dude. Because obviously voting is mandatory here, unlike the state. So it's a mandatory duty. And I noticed Aussies go to the polls, and when they're voting locally, they're just filling in blanks. They're like, whatever.
Oh, if you fill anything in.
What do they call it when they just fill it out and chuck it? There's a name for it.
Yeah, there is.
I'm
too drunk.
A fluff vote or something? What do they call it?
Yeah, something like that. You just fucking you just grab the bit of paper and chuck it in the box and walk out.
So long as it has your name on it, that's it. So
you just need to have ticked your name off.
Yeah,
like, you don't have to write anything on the ballot at all. You can just go.
Yeah, I noticed very early on that was kind of the sentiment and the attitude going on, like everywhere. Everybody I ever interacted with, especially when elections were coming up, people were just like, whatever. Like, well, we know who the prime minister could be or is. That's
for a couple of months.
Like, whatever. No, and that's the thing. And here's the thing. It's like, it makes me laugh so fucking hard as an American because, like, in the States, it's like we have 4-year terms. You elect a president. They're no matter what, unless they do something really fucked up and get caught, you can impeach them. But, like, they're in for 4 years.
Unless you're a white supremacist, then you can stay in.
Yeah.
Then you get to stay. Yeah. Then you get to stay.
You're good.
Only if you're a billionaire supremacist. That's it.
But I noticed ever since I moved here, Jesus Christ, it's like we're just going through prime ministers.
It's like the American president could be welcomed into the country by one prime minister, and then be leaving the country and be departed by another.
100%. It makes no difference.
No.
Yeah. No. I definitely noticed that early on.
But definitely now when you realise how much power a premier has over your state.
Oh, yeah.
I think that is going to now be the biggest fucking election that happens in Australia. Is state elections.
Now that people know. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Anyway.
I don't pay attention to it.
I guarantee you, and I'd bet everything I'm worth on it, still no one would give a fuck.
Oh, look.
That's the Aussie way, bro.
I just said that, and I already went, actually, I don't give a fuck.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm already exhausted. Fuck it.
Let me tell you something.
One of the local politicians was a nice guy, and then you called him a freak show as well.
Yeah, but, I never say anything about anyone that I wouldn't say to their face.
Well, there you go.
So, that's why I get punched so much.
No, you get punched so much because you're very blunt with people and probably act like a cunt everywhere you go.
Yeah, that could be it.
It'd be like, what do you mean I can't call you nigger? Wayne gave me permission 4 weeks ago.
I'm going to go to the next stand-up show and just be like, it's one funny nigger. I said, what? What was that?
Shit.
Oh, shit.
Do it like the Coming to America, the fucking Eddie Murphy. Hey, wait. This nigga good.
Yeah. Like I'm in the barbershop.
Yeah, that's right.
Oh, fuck. Yeah. Fantastic.
Oh, Christ almighty.
Oh, look, but I'm just stoked you guys ended up in the Illawarra. It's just I always think it's bizarre how, like, connections with people come together, and the fact that we honestly we've never met in real life, and it's like, and I honestly have spoken to you two guys, whether it's on a podcast or off a podcast, more than I have so many other people, simply based on watching like half an hour of comedy and going like, oh, they've got a completely fucked up sense of humor like me. I need to get those guys on our podcast.
Bro, it's one of those things, man. Like, our podcast, first of all, and Wayne and I have always talked about this, even just, off the air. It's like the podcast has to be just like we would have if we weren't recording. We would have had the same conversation over some drinks anyway.
Yeah. We did have the same conversation before we started recording today.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Basically,
We were in, whatever you want to call it, pre-production, just getting everything set up, and we're just shooting the shit. And it's like I hit record on here in my garage on the computer, and it's not like anything changed.
No,
that's right. You just
continued talking.
Even when we had Jez, our first guest, on when we were chilling eating Taco Bell at your house.
Whiskify.
Yeah, Whiskify.
He hit me up on Instagram after you guys were on.
Yeah.
And just said, fucking hilarious. And we're gonna get him on ours.
Fuck yeah, dude. He's a cool kid, man.
And this, bro, I love this. This is what community is all about.
It's mad,
especially dealing with fucking lockdown. It's like, hold on, it doesn't matter that we're locked down. The internet is a fucking gift from the technological gods.
Yeah,
we can still meet people, we can hang out, we can make friends, we can have a good fucking time.
Yes,
bro. I got a private message 2 days ago from someone I know back in the States. Just in case, I'll leave their name and identity out of it.
No, don't do that.
But nah, fuck him.
It was Bill Clinton.
Bill Clinton.
Name and
Little
shame.
Rock,
Name
Little
and
Rock,
shame.
Arkansas.
Name and shame.
Yeah, I've really been enjoying your show.
Give him the address as well,
bro. I got a message from someone who, because in the last episode, and probably episodes before that, I can't even remember all the shit, but like, bro, on the Cookie and Cream podcast, and side note, I believe on the 1001 Songs That Make You Want to Die podcast, which everyone should be subscribing to, side note.
Oh, nice plug.
There's no filter. Fuck filters.
Yeah, there definitely is.
Everything's fair game. Humor is humor. Comedy's comedy. Jokes are jokes. If you get offended by something, whatever. Turn the show off. Fucking leave. Who cares?
Yeah, no, you don't have to listen to it.
You don't have to. It's a choice. And being offended is a choice also. See?
100%. There's
the balance. So,
yeah.
I got a message from someone in the States just 2 days ago, a friend of mine, who was not offended at all, by the way, by any of what we do, but the message was, he was like, bro, goddamn, like, in the year 2021, you and Wayne got a lot of balls doing a fucking Japanese accent talking about Foot Klux Klan.
I enjoyed the shit out of it.
He messaged me, bro, and he was just like, God damn, dude, like, there's going to be people, if the wrong person hears that, they're going to be real fucking mad. And I'm thinking to myself, I'm like, well, let him be mad. Who gives a shit? Like, why would I fucking care? It's jokes. It's comedy.
I do understand that, though, because when I heard the Asian accent come in, my first instinct was just like, oh, fuck, they're going there.
Why not, dude?
But I enjoyed the shit out of it. And I've said it to the lads that do the podcast with us. I can't wait for our first lawsuit.
Bro. That's how you get cemented, like, yo.
Oh, that's when
legit.
You get the real guests.
We're legit.
You don't just get the fucking stand-up comedians from the Illawarra.
Well, bro, and like...
Did you refer to Asians as having an organization called the Klux Klan? I'll tell you about.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are back. Sorry about the technical difficulties.
Fuck him.
Fucking internet. It just...
There was too much white privilege crossed between Mike and Chibbs, and it just got all jumbled.
Overloaded.
And they were competing for supremacy, and everything just dropped out. And I was left to pick up the pieces. And they blamed me for it.
I think Mike's probably got more because Australians basically come from criminals as well. So,
yeah.
You know.
Yeah. Mike immediately was like, Wayne, you have internet issues.
I'm not joking at all about this. I'm not joking. Where I live.
Yeah.
So, like, I'm on the Shoalhaven. And my town gets 4 times the population during any school holidays. and you get to what locals refer to as the holiday internet, where your internet no longer works because there's too many people here.
That's dumb.
Yeah. It's fucking dumb.
You know what? In the year 2021, how the fuck does that even happen
I don't
at
know.
all?
Good
It
question.
doesn't make any sense. It's almost like
You would
there's
think-
some guy like running on a wheel somewhere. It's just like, I can't keep up. I can't get the internet going.
Come on, Kevin. Turn that wheel, you motherfucker.
Pedal, you pussy! Pedal!
Julia Gillard's on his back, just whipping him. Let's go, let's go, let's go.
I got 10,000 people trying to fucking Charizard someone, and you're not helping them at all.
Jesus. Look, I'm serious, man. I mean, fucking, I mentioned it very briefly early on in this podcast, but obviously there's some issues during this episode. Yo.
It just goes to show.
I moved here in 2012. So let's go back fucking 9 years and then before I even moved here. So let's go a decade and before. In the States, not to sound like an elitist Yankee fucking prick, but Jesus Christ, in the States, I've never had so many fucking problems with the internet until I moved to this big giant island fucking shithole.
Why? You got to remember the internet only came out 5 years ago.
Dude,
Jesus.
what in the fuck? Bro, I've never been so fucking angry with the internet until I moved here. I'm serious. What the fuck? God, I'm getting in cold sweats right now.
It doesn't work. It just doesn't work.
Hey, you've upset the reed. Calm down. Calm down.
Yeah.
Calm down.
You just got to turn it off.
The sun
and on
is
again.
getting very low. He's about to go fucking Hulk mode, Bruce Banner style.
Mike just fucking pops up.
Calm down.
He hasn't turned green. He's just ripped his clothes off and left some small undies on.
Yeah.
Uh-oh, Mike's gone Hulk mode. No,
I'm
he's
so
just a
mad I
nudist.
could slap my grandma. No, calm
It's
down.
like that scene in the Avengers, like I start turning and I go, that's my secret. I've always been a sexual predator.
It's like a superpower.
Oh, shit. Oh, fuck.
I just wake up naked in barns. I don't know how I got there.
Oh,
I'm surrounded by my victims, and I'm like, oh, God. Oh, not again.
You're like the dude from Beer Fest that we were talking about the other night.
Yeah.
You're just going to wake up next to a deer carcass and blame it on Australia's internet.
Yeah.
Oh,
It'll be
God.
some, like endangered species. Like you'll find the Tassie dog again, or
the last
whatever.
Tasmanian tiger.
Yeah, Tassie tiger.
His fucking
Oh,
head.
no.
Fucking neck removed.
Yeah.
Oh, no. God damn you, National Broadband Network. Fuck.
Maybe if I got fiber to the premises, you'd still have the tiger from Tassie. God damn. Freedom.
Fucking hell.
I almost beat my wife over the Australia's shitty internet. I'm just saying.
It's your fault. You can hear it. You can hear it in your tone.
Oh God! Like honestly, I didn't almost beat her up, but like the thing was, I was so pissed because we had prepaid internet. Mike, what the fuck is that? Number one, prepaid internet.
Prepaid
You've run out of internet.
That's what it said.
Yeah.
That's what I'm like. I got a shitty connection or something. She goes, "Oh no, check the thing. Oh no, you've run out of internet." I said,
pop up.
"Bitch, what? You can't run out of the internet." Dude, this is a stand-up bit that I do. I was like, "What the fuck? That's not a thing." And she goes, "Yeah, it is in Australia." I was like, fuck Australia. This is fucking bullshit.
If I had any internet, I'd book a plane ticket home.
Yeah, dude. And then it was like, oh, reload your prepaid card. Just go on to www. How the fuck I'm going to reload it? I can't access the internet.
You got to go to a library.
.com.au.
Yeah.
Oh my god, dude! I was so pissed off, man.
I can see that. I can see it's starting to get you a bit worked up now.
We're both don't talk to Americans about shitty
About
internet
the internet.
quality.
Yeah.
Oh
Bro,
my god.
this is the thing. Back in, dude, '08. Back in '08, when I had like the very first iPhone, right?
Yeah.
The '08 iPhone. It was connected to this weird thing called the 4G network, right?
4G? Fuck.
Now,
Crazy.
obviously,
That
4G
gives
still.
you COVID. That gives you COVID, I think.
Yeah.
No, that's the 5.
Oh,
That's the
yeah,
5G.
Yeah. Sorry, that's the 5G.
5G. G for get COVID. Bro,
The funny thing about it is
2008.
COVID has 5 letters.
I think I saw that on a poster yesterday. Fucking streets.
Bro.
Yeah.
back
Why
in
are-
2008, I
Why are all
had
the
an
shitty suburbs
iPhone.
getting 5G first? No, don't worry. Don't worry.
Don't yet.
We
Don't
want to
ask
see what it
questions.
does to the minorities first. We'll send it to Flint, Michigan.
That's right. The 5G purge.
Yeah,
Distract
don't blame
them
it
from
on
the
the
water. Yeah.
Bro. But even go back to 2008, I had the very first iPhone available, and it was running on, this weird thing called 4G, because 3G was before that, and 4G was new, and whatever. But, and again, I'm going to sound like an elitist Yankee fucking American prick living down under. Never. Bro, I never
privilege.
had. I know.
Now look.
But
Now look. Now look. Now look.
now look, this is scientific fact. Scientific fact.
Not
I
saying no
never
privilege.
had a goddamn problem with the internet. I really never did.
I wonder if Kyle ever had any problem with his internet.
Yeah, Kyle.
So listen.
Yes, go. Go.
I bought the very first iPhone by Apple, all right? And I was looking at Steve Jobs doing his whole conference thing, right? He's talking, it's like that whole Apple conference, and he just reveals the whole touchscreen thing, and I just got a semi-boner right there. Right as he's talking, I'm like, Steve Jobs, you might as well give me a Steve Job. You know what I'm saying?
You just stroke your cock with a bunch of $100 bills around it. I'm giving you a Steve job.
Fucking right. Bunch of goddamn Benjamin Franklins surrounding my hard shaft.
The more whites on my dick, the better.
Hey, do me a favor, Steve. Why don't you just lubricate them Benjamin Franklins with a bit of petroleum jelly and just start stroking my rock hard erection while you're delivering your message about the first iPhone. Touch screen, it's a phone, it's an iPod, it's an internet.
What if you're stroking it with the Lincoln Bill? What's he on, the 50? We hold these erections to be self-evident.
Oh, shit. See, you've been in Australia too long. Lincoln's on the $5 bill, motherfucker.
Oh, man.
This guy's talking about 50s.
Dog, I was printing counterfeits way back in the day, my nigga. Come on, nigga.
He hands a 50 to the 7-Eleven clerk, and he's just like, is this Abraham Lincoln on the 50?
Like, yeah.
Did you think you were going to get away with this?
You know what I'm going to have to do?
Bitch.
Choke you to death on the street.
Too soon?
I don't know.
No,
Apparently not.
we'll allow it.
It happened.
I am very sorry, sir. Is this Abraham Lincoln on a $50 note? I do not believe that is the correct precedent.
I like Mike's doubled down on it.
No. Excuse me, no. I do not believe this is the right. Anyway, so
that was Bangladeshi as well, by the way. Before you Indians get fucking all riled up.
Super pissed.
Yeah.
Anyway, like I give a fuck. Okay. I don't even know where we just went. I don't even know what we were just talking about.
George Floyd. That's where I went.
Christ.
That's where I went.
I know you did.
Yeah. Sorry, I just wanted to clarify.
Yeah, you remember that black guy that got choked out by the cops? That one. And you guys like
trying to do his job.
Holy fuck. Oh shit. Just out there on the beat.
Anyway, folks. All right. Let's woosah. Let's take a breath. Let's. All right. Yeah. We are now in a canoe. We are in a still ocean.
Mike? How dare you say take a breath?
Sorry.
How dare you?
It's very empty.
Ooh. The Bundaberg.
Yeah. That's as bogan as I can get. Smooth,
oh my
though.
God.
Smooth.
The Bundaberg is pretty bogan.
Yeah.
But,
all right,
but
folks.
Chibbs.
Yeah.
Are you in Kiama?
No, I'm in Shoalhaven Heads.
So that's...
It's, I'm half an hour south of Kiama.
Right.
Yeah. But,
So what were you doing down in Jervis Bay?
Well, I'm only half an hour from there as well.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, it's not that far.
So did you go down?
I went there specifically because there was stand-up comedy going on, and it's something like I've always loved stand-up comedy.
Mm-hmm.
To watch it. It's a bucket list thing of mine to do at some point.
You haven't done it yet?
I've never done it. No,
you should,
bro.
I have a phone. I have a phone full of like bit ideas.
Yeah.
That like I've never once because like there isn't anywhere to do it.
Well, yeah, that's true around your area.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. I've always wanted to do it. But I've never done it. How did you actually start doing it?
Dude, I started before we get to Mike's coke-driven fucking name drop saga. I'll give you my story.
Yeah.
I was like, dude, I did it before my 31st birthday because it's just always something I wanted to do. And like, I did it literally a couple days before I turned 31, and I was just like, I'm not getting any younger.
Yeah.
You know, I might as well fucking just do it or don't do it. And I had such a hard time finding the place. It was called Jane's in Wollongong.
Oh, I played gigs there. So I played bass in a reggae. I played bass in a reggae band.
See, so you know exactly where it's
at.
Yeah,
that's so I played there. Off. Yeah, it's a cool place though.
Yeah, it was super chill and super vibey.
Yeah.
I obviously super nervous, man, and I couldn't find it. And I was messaging the person who ran the room, Stu from Wollongong Comedy, him and his partner Shane. And they're awesome. And I was like, look, man, I can't find it. I'm just going to bow out. He's like, no, dude, it's just right around the corner. You're super close. So everyone was like really welcoming. And even when they brought me on, they're like, he's a first time comic, show him support. And like, I felt so welcomed. But yeah, I did it because I was like, I'm getting older. Fuck it. Who cares? So now each day that goes by, I feel like this, I feel that over again. Like I'm just getting older. Like, fuck it. I don't give a shit. You know what I'm saying?
Dude,
that's why I say the shit I do.
I would do it. I'd do it in a heartbeat if there was anywhere. If there was anywhere for me to actually go and do it, I would go and do it.
Take the plunge, man. Take the plunge.
Yeah, but where? Like, where do you fucking go?
Oh, yeah, you have to.
Well, I'll tell you what, bro. Shit, man. Wayne and I've been talking about this for a long time.
Yeah,
but I'm going to tell you this.
When you saw that Jervis Bay thing, people are so fucking keen for it. Like that was packed.
It was
Bro.
packed, dude.
And it's the middle of the fucking bush.
They were like, they hadn't had that many people there for months.
No,
they said.
nah. I spoke to the dude that owns it. He said it was the most asked about event they've ever had.
I heard that as well.
Yeah.
That gig was fucking crazy, dude. And I mean,
I'm grateful.
I've
we're all
honestly
grateful
thought
for it.
I've thought about you guys are pretty local to it, but there's the bowling alley at Albion Park.
Yeah.
So
That's
I don't know
right.
if
That's right up the road from me.
Okay, so I don't know if you know this, but there's a venue inside that.
What inside the strike
in the
zone?
In the strike zone, if you walk in, there's all the games and shit and the pool tables and stuff. If you go to the left as you're walking towards the alleys, there's a big glass door. If you go in there, there's a fucking 200-person venue with a stage and everything in there.
No shit.
And I've thought, and they don't use it. It's unused. And
Bro,
I've thought for so long that's a comedy club. Because it's always the whole thing of saying doing comedy in a bowling alley is like the worst fucking thing you can do. And I'm like,
I've done it so many times.
And I'm like, that is a fucking comedy club.
That's
right there.
true.
Okay. We might have to talk to them. Look, listen, Wayne and I have talked about this for a while.
Yeah.
We know at some point, look, obviously all this COVID shit and lockdown and all this stuff's going on. Wayne and I know for a fucking fact, that the two of us, we're going to start a room. We know we're going to do it.
Yeah.
It's a question of where, it's a question of when. Obviously, COVID makes everything weird.
Yeah.
It's hard to get a grasp on timeline and
it'll be the best time to do it.
People.
There'll be a lot of fucking empty spaces.
That's right.
Yeah. Yeah.
Even last episode, I was getting into what we used to do in LA.
Yeah, I know, because that was so
gym.
Interesting.
Bro.
Yeah.
You can do a lot with comedy. You can do a lot with jokes. You can do a lot with spoken word art.
Yep.
And there's a lot of avenues to take.
The biggest issue in Wollongong has always been every single venue tries to be a live music venue.
Right.
And live music sucks. I'm in a band. I know. Most local bands fucking suck. No one wants to go and see them. The reality. It's a fucking reality. I am in a band and I don't want to go see any other band play. Ever.
Really?
But when you hear that someone is doing comedy, I'll be like, yeah, I'll go check that out.
Well, comedy, I do believe it is still a very... Look, as much... Some of the gigs that Wayne and I have done, there's been some big, massive gigs. There's been small gigs. There's been medium gigs. But one thing he and I have noticed... Comedy, generally speaking, in Australia, I still think stand-up is a very just untapped sort of in its infancy still in this country.
Yeah,
I firmly
agree.
believe that. Obviously, Australia has famous stand-ups that have gone on to be successful, but in terms of stand-up inside the country,
like a grassroots movement of comedy doesn't exist.
All right, so in the States, for example, in the 80s, we had what was called the comedy boom.
Yeah.
Especially in the 80s, okay? So the city of Boston and New York and LA, in Chicago, the major cities, right? The comedy boom in the States, everybody was watching comedy, stand-up on television. HBO was trying to, who can we give a special to next? Who's the next big thing? Yeah. All the late-night shows are okay, who's the next big thing, right?
Yeah.
And, sitcoms were birthed out of the comedy boom in the 80s and, the early 90s. This is where you got Andrew Dice Clay and Sam Kinison. In the 70s, you had Richard Pryor. You had all these icons. You had Eddie Murphy came out of the comedy boom. Chris Tucker came out of the comedy boom. Martin Lawrence came out of the comedy boom. And in the early 90s,
like
that's
Damon
where like
Damon Wayans and dudes like that.
Def Jam comedy. Def Jam comedy, right? Jamie Foxx, Martin Lawrence, Chris Tucker.
Yeah.
Fucking Bernie Mac.
Oh, yeah.
Bernie Mac fucking killed so fucking hard.
Mac.
Yeah.
He was dope, dude.
Yeah, he's fucking hilarious.
Bro, Wayne, you remember his Def Jam set where he's like, I ain't scared of you motherfuckers.
I ain't scared of you motherfuckers. Yeah, dude.
Bro.
That's how I try to go up. I try to go up with his confidence. Like, who the fuck are you? That's why I make a whole crowd of white people say nigga. Who the fuck are you?
Dude, I remember being a kid. I was a fucking child. I was watching Def Jam. I remember watching Bernie Mac come up onto a stage where the crowd had booed off. Dude, the crowd fucking booed off like 4 comics before him. Jesus. They were rowdy. Bernie Mac comes out on that stage. The first line out of his mouth, he goes, I ain't scared of you motherfuckers.
Yep, I remember that too.
And they start laughing because he acknowledges the situation, right?
Hostility.
You have to do.
Bro,
he was like, I'm black too. I got a gun too. Shit, I ain't scared.
Sorry,
Bernie Mac.
Sorry, I got to pause for 1 second. Sorry, 1 sec.
I'll piss my pants. Gun. Hold on. He's gonna go get his gun.
He's gonna go fucking pack a meth pipe.
I ain't scared of this cookie and cream podcast, motherfucker.
I ain't scared of you motherfuckers.
I'm gonna go get my phone. I got Karen on speed dial. It's funny.
So what we'll do?
They're not here.
All right, what we'll do, man. When Chibbs gets back, we'll probably have to wrap this thing up.
Yeah.
That's all good. Nice. Oh, that was a good little belch there.
Gurkophilia. Bow. Yeah. We got some talking to do, folks. Yeah, right.
There he is. All right.
So Chibbs.
Yeah.
If I can give you any advice,
please.
If you've wanted to do it, just do it, bro.
I will, like 100%. I will. Yeah. As soon as the opportunity arises, just honestly, before COVID locked everything down, I'd send a bunch of emails out to random comedy clubs to be like, "Do you have any sort of open mic thing that I can come and do, whatever?"
Yeah.
I'm so keen to do it. I'd love to do it. So when the opportunity comes up, I'll be in. Yeah. But 100%, when we're not being recorded, I'd love to discuss more about the room idea.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
We'll do that after.
Look, I can tell you for sure.
It's going to happen.
Absolutely, in the future, Wayne and I are going to be opening a room.
Yeah.
It's like a Cookie and Cream Presents kind of thing.
Yeah.
Where we get some major talent in. We know, I mean, dude, look, Wayne and I know, some fucking pretty killer headliners.
They've got to have
between the two of us.
They've got to have somewhere to play. That's the thing.
Not only that, but new comics as well need a place where,
you got to start out somewhere, man.
Yeah. Bro. Yeah. The best way to start out, in my opinion, this is just oh, God, I'm burping so fucking hard.
Shut the fuck up, Rick.
He's going to throw up in a minute.
Jeez, Rick. Just get it out, Rick.
I gotta tell you something, Morty. I gotta tell you something.
Oh, jeez.
I don't know what you know about time travel. I don't know what you know about time travel, Morty. But I'm gonna explain it to you. But look, Wayne and I. All right, we're gonna open something. I know we are. We know exciting. We are. We got to get past this COVID thing. We just give it time. But I think the idea that we agree on is look, we're going to book fucking killer headliners to just make people piss themselves laughing.
Yeah.
Wayne and I can kind of tag team host certain things.
Yeah.
But the best way for new comics to really learn, and I mean learn quickly, is be surrounded by veterans.
Yeah.
And perform on the same exact fucking show that veterans are performing on.
Yeah.
To the point where, like, a veteran will go up and, like, open the show, right?
And you got to follow it.
And just get it going. Get people pissing themselves, right? And they're up first. Like, it's that's the hardest spot.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Have a veteran go up and just fucking try and kill, like, right up front.
Yeah.
Then another veteran come up, some fucking headliner, boom, kill him, make them piss and shit themselves laughing. And then, right after that one, that's when the newbie goes up.
Yeah. Keep it going.
It's about pressure. It's about throwing a newbie to the wolves.
Yeah.
Throw them in and say, hey, listen, just have fun, just have a good time.
Yeah.
If as long as you have a good time, the audience will have a good time with you. And look, the MC, whoever it is, obviously they'll probably make it pretty clear. Like, hey, listen, we're about to throw somebody up. Hey, we're about to throw somebody up.
Is this going to be Sparta?
New.
The Spartan Comedy Club?
This is live at the Apollo, bitch.
Yeah. We're going to throw you to the wolves. If you don't come back with the wool carcass, we're going to kick you off the ledge.
That's right.
What kind of shit?
Yeah.
This is madness. No. Yeah. This is stand-up.
This is comedy.
So it's like, so what's the big pit you've done over there in your new room? Yeah. So that's, don't worry about that.
Yeah. Don't worry about that.
So anyway,
dude, I'd absolutely, it's a dream.
We're going to do it, for sure.
We're going to do
it. The Cookie and Cream podcast is going to open up like some crazy shit when we got to get past all this lockdown stuff. We got to get past what's going on. There. Like, the world is a little fucked up right now.
Well, they heard it here first. They heard it here first.
All right, so look, that leads me into this. So here's the deal. All right, obviously we had a few internet kind of hiccups during this episode. That's fine. It's out of everyone's hands.
Australia, mate. Australia.
Internet's the internet. Whatever. Fine. Fuck it. It'll still be a great episode. I appreciate
top it up.
Yeah, bro. We appreciate the fuck out of Chibbsy coming on, man, and like.
I'm so stoked to do it. Honestly,
you're awesome. You're
so
awesome
much fun. So much
for
fun.
What your podcast does, man. You guys are fucking awesome.
Oh hell yeah! So
it's
so
retarded
listen, folks,
how many people listen to that dumb shit.
Dude, when you showed us your download numbers, I just about shit in my flannel pajama pants.
We just had Marjay on again from I-98.
That's right. Yeah.
No, he's come on twice now. He's always keen. He's always
fucking
keen to
ridiculous, bro.
Great dude. He's a nice guy. But
bro, we're gonna have to get Marjay on this podcast.
You should. I'll tell him. I'll tell him to come on for sure. He will.
I've met him
100%.
before. He wants to do stand up as well. He's never done it.
He should do it.
He should.
And you guys' podcast is popping in Brazil, isn't it?
Oh, no,
isn't that the biggest one?
No, I think still. If you count like all of sort of like Europe. Europe is the biggest, but individually, the US is our biggest market by far.
Right.
But sick. Okay.
The Marjay was on, and I'm like, how many people listen to I-98 like every week? And he's like, about 100,000. I'm like, oh right, so it's not as big as the podcast that you're on talking to fucking idiots,
bro.
And he's just like, what? I'm like, yeah, no, people are fucking dumb. You got to remember that, Marjay. They're fucking idiots, and they want to listen to stupid people talk about shit. Yeah,
bro, radio is such a fucking dying.
You can't
art.
be.
It's practically dead.
You can't be real on it. You can't be real on it.
You can't. Dude.
And you listen to Marjay's podcast by himself, and he just rants about what's in the news and shit, and it's fucking great. It's great. And I'm like,
I went on an SBS radio station.
Yeah.
To do a debate.
Yeah.
Right. I was just being me. Being me.
Yeah.
I wasn't out to offend anyone.
Make him drop N-bombs.
No. I fucking should have. I should have come in with the
straight up. Yeah.
Whoop, whoop. But no, I went on this SBS radio station, and it was a debate. Mike, I might have told you about this. It was a debate about, it was around Halloween, and it was like Halloween scarier than real life, or real life scarier than Halloween.
Okay.
And my thing was that real life was scarier than Halloween. So I made a joke, and I said, real life is scarier than Halloween because Frankenstein's monster exists, and its name is Bruce Jenner. Right? I said that. So I
He runs, and it runs over people.
And it's so I said this on the radio, and the radio podcast broadcaster, he had to apologize because someone wrote into the network saying that they were offended and shit by what I said.
You dead named him.
I did something that someone wasn't happy with.
Apparently.
It's just not cool, Wayne.
Oh, wait a minute.
Cool, mate.
Wait a minute. Right? You're saying the truth? Pfft, I don't agree with that.
He was always a woman.
Yeah. Yeah, he was always a woman.
Yeah.
That's right.
Yeah. If I ever want to get out of a fucking murder charge, I'll turn into a woman as well.
I think back to the 90s when like OJ was on trial.
Dude,
and like he got off of the murder, but like he could have taken it even further. Like if the tables had been turned and he was about to be found guilty, and then suddenly OJ Simpson was just like, "Well, hello everybody. I'm kind of feeling like a woman lately." I'm kind of feeling like when I jack off, it's more like rubbing my clit. You know what I mean?
Could you do that mid-trial just to get sent to female prison?
Yeah, mid-trial.
I think it's when I had almost completely sawn through the guy's head that I realized I'm a woman.
Just the sight of the blood made me want to experience that once a month.
Do you remember that the plot line to Ace Ventura: Pet Detective? The entire thing was like, she is a he. Ray Finkel.
Laces out.
Ray Finkel. Yeah.
He saw Captain Winky.
And they all start spewing. They all start vomiting.
They're little footballs.
Yeah.
Hi, I'm looking for Ray Finkel and a clean pair of shorts.
And then he goes, let's see that in instant replay.
And then he walks. He walks into the dude's bedroom and he goes, obsessed much?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, fucking insane. And in that short period of time, that goes from being the fucking the mic drop of a comedy movie to being 100% legit reality you need to agree with in all seriousness.
Oh my god.
Oh yeah.
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 Anyway,
all right, folks, listen, everybody. All right, here's what we're gonna do. Here's what we got to do. All right. We are gonna have to wrap it up.
Okay.
Bro, Chibbsy, fucking love you. Appreciate you coming on the show.
Thanks so much for having me on.
For sure.
Let's do it again.
Hell yeah.
Once I get into everything, like in the post-production, because it's hard to tell kind of when the internet cut in and out.
Yeah.
A lot of what we just did might even just become like a bonus sort of episode kind of thing.
Mate,
so
whatever
we'll see where we go.
Go nuts.
But regardless, this was so much fucking fun, bro. And
yeah, always.
Thank you for coming on our show, and thank you for having the two of us on y'all's show.
Oh, fellas, like you guys coming on ours. I've got so many messages about that being people's favorite episodes out of almost 200 episodes.
Yeah, bro. Oh, that's great, man. That's great.
Yeah, and people just say that's a fucking
Oswald Cobblepot. God damn it!
Fuck, man. Oh. Again, you put me in the awkward situation of having to explain to strangers why I'm laughing out loud, looking at the fucking penguin at Movie World.
Oh my god!
Dude, I tell you,
you know what?
Man.
The fucking my brother lost it at the fucking Lil Flip leaving his family behind. hold it down. I'll be back.
Keep it real. Keep it real, Lil Flip.
Oh, dude, funny. There's so many more songs we can do.
Oh yeah, hell yeah, dude.
Yeah.
Fuck me.
Shit. All right, so folks. Real quick. All right, so
Bug 'em.
Wayne and I, we still want to give away this skate deck.
Fuck, for
which
real.
Right behind me, as the two of you can see in the
That's
video.
insane.
I'm about to put some trucks on it.
That's insane that no one's got that yet.
Well, here's the deal. Look, we're dealing with lockdown. COVID sucks. Everything sucks. Wayne and I can't even get together to film the skits we want to film, and there was so much we had planned for this YouTube channel. And look, it is what it is. All right, the world's fucked. Whatever. But look, if everybody can just get over to the Cooking Cream Podcast YouTube channel and just hit the subscribe button, all we're trying to do is take that baby step to get to the 50 subscribers, and we'll give away the skate deck to a lucky fan.
Yeah.
Maybe Chibbs and the 1001 Songs That Make You Want to Die podcast can help kind of drive a little traffic toward the YouTube channel, if you can. Not that I'm going to get on my knees and suck your dick like Monica Lewinsky, but
I was going to hit you up for a Monica, but that's all right. Well,
as long as you're smoking a cigar, I might do it. You put the cigar in my ass, Chibbsy, and
Charizard, yeah.
My God, this stogie kind of tastes like feces. I don't get it. So
gracious. That's what privilege will get you.
We just want get the YouTube channel up to 50 subscribers. Once this shit passes, we're gonna really start uploading skit after skit. We got so many things we're gonna film. Yeah. And beyond that, everybody, please check out 1001 Songs That Make You Want to Die. It's a podcast that is fucking hilarious. And basically, each episode, they just pick a song they hate and they just tear it to pieces for like 45 minutes to an hour.
It's very well put together. Like, very well thought out. It's just fucking awesome.
Yeah, so follow that podcast on all podcast platforms.
Thank you. Cheers.
And look, we love everybody. We appreciate all the follows, all the listeners, all the subscribers. Like, we appreciate the fucking shit out of you. We really do.
Yeah.
And so, look, we're going to go ahead and wrap it up there just because of time constraints. So, yeah, look, fuck it. Follow us. Give us a review. Hit the 5 stars if you love our shit. Again, hit the 5 stars on 1001 Songs That Make You Want to Die podcast if you love their shit, and I know you will. And look, we'll catch you next week. Chibbsy, bro, we fucking love you. Thank you so much for coming.
Thanks, fellas. Thanks for having me.
Is there anything you want to plug, though?
Nah,
before we go?
Yeah, plug it, bro.
Some plugs?
Everyone can go and get fucked.
Let's end it there.
As soon as this recording turns off, Chibbsy's going to get into his bedroom and go, speaking of plugs, get that butt plug, honey. It's Sunday night. You know what happens. I'm going to get my gimp suit on.
It's a full moon.
Like I'm a White House butler.
Oh, shit.
Racist.
All right, folks. We love you. We love you to death.
Yeah.
Peace out from the Cookie and Cream podcast. We'll catch you next week.
Peace out.
Later.